Mr. Makhdoom Ali Khan, let me try and understand what your case is, because you see, one reason I can very easily understand why the Constitution doesn't say that is because as an arithmetical calculation, for a particular political party, the proportional seats may come out as a fraction, and obviously that fraction has to be either adjusted up or down, and I think there's something in the rules that does that. But just to understand where you stand, and since your candidates include say PMLN, so just to take that as an example for no other reason, meaning PMLN, got a certain number of reserved seats, right, which is not in dispute, right? Now I'm just looking at that, so I'm not looking at the disputed number. How did you get, how did you get that number? Because you secured or won, you meaning PMLN, a certain number of seats, say from Punjab province, because it's province-wise, right? Now, how was it determined that you, PMLN, had won those many seats in Punjab province? Presumably because that many returned candidates fought the election on a certain election symbol, whatever your symbol is. But it seems to me that those candidates got that election symbol because in the nomination forms that they had submitted under the Parent Act, they had made a declaration that, along with a party letter, that they were candidates of PMLN, right? Do you agree with that?
Yes, my lord.
So it seems to me, and just harking back to what was asked of you a little while ago, that the basis of the entire calculation is what's on the nomination form. That builds up to the election symbol, although I think I would also say that the election symbol is not really relevant for this purpose of this paragraph, but for purposes of the paragraph, it simplifies identification. This candidate returned on this symbol, oh, he has got to be a member of that political party. This candidate returned on that symbol, oh, candidate of that political party. But the basis is what is declared by that candidate on the nomination form, right? And it seems to me that if that is the position, then the essence of the proportionality, what I've been calling the balance, is based on that, and that cannot be tipped, that cannot be disturbed, so that no one disputes that on that basis you, PMLN, or you, JUIP, or you, People Party parliamentarian, got a certain percentage of the reserved seats. Question is, how did you, election commission, what theory, on what logic, on what reasoning did the election commission go beyond that and say, wait a minute, they've got what they were entitled to, but now we're going to go beyond that? Where did that come from?
My lord, the way I understand, and I'll attempt to explain it, is that the Constitution very clearly excludes independents. No matter how many are they in number, the proportion is to be maintained between the political parties, and on the basis of their lists, the allocation is to be made. So
the allocation is to be made on the third principle that you'd mentioned was that on the basis of the total number of general seats secured. So there is a limit.
Yes.
They can't go beyond that. So whatever they've secured, that would become the foundation on the basis of which they will get their share, and that stays that way. That's amongst the political parties.
Amongst the political parties, but because the constitutional scheme excludes independent, the proportion will automatically change.